Yeah, so Jerome, in answer to your question, I think since everything's being continued, you won't be taking any other testimony tonight. Everything will be deferred until the March meeting.
Armin, are you on there?
I am.
So we should be good to go then, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was waiting for Brian. I just resent the link, but I still
yeah.
don't see him.
Oh, there's Brian.
Oh, good. Okay.
Hello, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Trying to get everything in here. Okay, I am here. Apologize.
Okay. You can
You
start.
ready now, Dee?
Yes.
All right. Planning board now coming into order. Tony,
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
Allegiance
to the
to the
flag
flag
of the United States of
of
America,
America.
and to its
republic
stand,
for which it
which
stands,
is
one nation,
nation,
under God,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
born and unborn. Okay,
Mr. Chairman, first item on the agenda would be the minutes from the January 2022 meeting. If no one has any objections, I would move that we approve the minutes.
so move.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Do you need to do a roll call on that?
Oh, I
Diane?
can, yes. Armand Biladi,
Aye.
Stephen Katz,
Aye.
Chuck Millard,
aye,
Tony Mergo,
Aye.
Jerome Squatrito.
aye,
Okay, and then next item on the agenda is Bristol Yarn Mill, also known as Robin Rugg. The applicant requests a continuance until March 10th, 2022, which is the next regularly scheduled meeting of the planning board. Applicant also requesting a 30-day extension of the time frame for the board to act from March 22nd, 2022 to April 22nd, 2022. I would make a motion that we grant the continuance.
do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor? Oh,
Aye.
I'll
Aye.
do the
roll-
roll call vote. I'll do the roll call.
oh,
So I just, Chuck, are you recusing on this then?
On a roll call vote, I don't think I need to. I'm just,
Yeah,
I don't
if
care.
you're recused on the item,
Huh?
Chuck, if you're recused on the item, you're recused on everything, even though it's just a continuance vote.
That's fine.
Okay, so Brian, then I'll be calling you for the vote. So Armand Biladi,
Aye.
Stephen Katz,
Aye.
Chuck Millard, I'm sorry, strike that. Tony Mergo,
Aye.
Jerome Squatrito,
aye,
and Brian Clark.
Aye.
And also, my motion included both the continuance on the public hearing and the extension of the time frame. Both of those. And next item on the agenda is the CDBG application. Review of the proposed projects for the annual CDBG application and finding of consistency with the comprehensive plan.
So Chris Vitale, the Community Development Block Grant Program Manager, is on the call tonight. And he'll be kind of walking you through the projects that we're asking for your review on.
Thanks, Diane. Good evening, everyone. So it's been a while since I've been before the planning board. The last time we submitted a competitive application was before the pandemic. So thankfully, they've reopened it now that they are fully staffed back at the state. And I'm here tonight with a list of projects that we're hoping to get state funding for. So with that, as part of your packets, there should be a memo from me as well as a project breakdown for the projects that we're looking to get grant funding for. So one would be our Wally School that we're looking to repurpose as a community resource and senior center. The second project would be Mount Hope drainage, so right off of Mount Hope Avenue on Reservoir Avenue, some pipe work We'd have a streetscape project, so that would be a road reconstruction, sidewalk replacement, and curbing replacement. And finally, we have a affordable housing application where we are the main applicant. The Bristol Housing Authority is a sub-applicant of the town of Bristol, and they're looking for funding to replace some of their showers to make them ADA. I know in my memo, it says that they're seeking 125,000. I did actually hear from them today. I talked to Diane before the meeting tonight, and they got back their estimates. So it's actually a little bit more than that in the world of COVID and inflation. So they're looking closer to 200,000, 197,000, I think is the exact amount. But with that, as part of what I submitted, I also cited the points in the comprehensive plan that these projects touch on. And we have a deadline of March 3rd, and we are hoping to hear if we get awarded funding May 30th. So this is a quick turnaround, but with that, we are pushing ahead. So I'm open to questions, and we're very excited to continue on these projects.
Where do you get the money from?
So CDBG stands for Community Development Block Grants. It's a HUD program, so it's federal funding that passes through the state. The state agency that administers the funds is the Rhode Island Office of Housing and Community Development. So they're under the Commerce Department, and we work with their staff on these competitive applications as well as rolling applications. So if you've ever seen or heard any neighbors talk about the home repair program that we manage, that's also funded through the CDBG grant program. And we usually request funding every year. There's never enough projects for us here in Bristol.
Okay. Any other questions from the board?
Yeah, where is it listed about helping out like seniors and low income people and stuff? I don't really see a section on that.
So this application is, they have a couple of different subsections for applications. So what we're requesting and what's before you this evening is related to public infrastructure and public facility improvements. Our application to the state and this agency that revolves our home repair program and helping low to moderate income residents is a separate application that we submit that doesn't have to come here, but we work with our other departments to push it out, like our public welfare office.
Mhm. And how much of this amount that's total funding requested do you think you'll actually receive? Could it be the whole amount?
So this year is actually unique. And as I said early on, they didn't run their program last year. So they've been sitting on that grant funding from the federal government. It's been in the bank. So this year they have about $12 million. Now with that, that is shared amongst most of the communities, but not the big cities like Providence or Warwick or Central Falls. They get a separate designation. So this year, more so than other years, they are taking applications for bigger projects. And this year is actually the first year they haven't set a cap on how much you could ask for. So typically in years past, they've set a cap of, for example, 500,000 per project. Whereas this year they say, what do you need? And in our conversations here a couple of weeks ago during the grant workshop, they said that, their kind of hope is that they can fund 1 to 2 big projects per community. So we're very hopeful.
Excuse me,
No, go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, I need to excuse myself for a minute.
Yes.
So if somebody else can take my place, I'd appreciate it. Is that okay, Diane?
Yes, I suppose Richard can take your place,
All right, thank
because I
you.
don't see Brian anymore either.
All right.
Mine dropped off.
Brian's not on here anymore. And Andrew Tights has his hand raised.
No, no, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button.
Okay. So if there aren't any other questions, the board's motion would be finding of consistency with the comprehensive plan on these projects that Chris presented.
And just to add to that, I would also ask that you also approve Diane to sign the CDBG application on behalf of the planning board. Again, certifying that you found that these projects align with our comprehensive plan.
I got one more question.
Of
What are
course.
you gonna do with the Wally School?
So it's actually something that we presented to the council in December and last month. But as you know, right now, the Wally School is decommissioned, it's unoccupied.
Yes,
It needs a lot of work. So the larger project would be to stabilize the building, build it out and have it be an annex of our Parks and Recreation Department with a focus on senior services. So
okay,
our coordinator of senior services, Marion Quinn, is currently based in the Quinta Gamblin Community Center. Her office would relocate to the Wally School, as well as Ed Carusi, our public welfare director, as well as a community liaison of the police department.
okay.
So I think the idea would be we're offering another location to host classes and offer resources out of.
Well, what do you, yeah. What's the pleasure of the board?
Diane, do you need to open this up for public if there's any public hearing on it?
No, this is not a public hearing. Chris will have the public hearing before the town council.
Okay, fine.
Thank you for asking.
So I guess it's ready for a motion.
Yeah, so this is again, just a finding of consistency with the comprehensive plan based on the Chris's chart, and then authorizing myself to sign as the administrative officer on the grant application.
I would make a motion to that effect of what you just said, Diane. That finding it consistent with the comprehensive plan.
Okay,
Wait a second.
I will second it.
Steve
Oh,
Katz.
you're gonna
seconded.
have a roll call?
Yes, I will. So Armand Biladi, he's not back yet. Stephen Katz,
Aye.
Chuck Millard,
Aye,
Tony Mergo,
Aye.
Jerome Squatrito,
Aye.
and Richard Ruggiero.
aye.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you all so
Thank you.
much. I hope you have a good night.
Thanks,
You
Chris.
bet.
Nice
Thanks,
job,
Chris.
Chris.
So I think that concludes our meeting, I believe.
it does.
Yeah, well, I
Yes.
make a motion to adjourn then.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Yes, I did.
So
Do I
Tony
hear
made
a
the motion.
second?
I did.
Second,
Chuck
Roll call.
seconds. Armand Biladi's not back yet. Stephen Katz,
Aye.
Chuck Millard,
aye.
Tony Mergo,
Aye.
Jerome Squatrito,
Aye.
Richard Ruggiero.
Aye, oh, I think, aye.
You're aye. Armand, welcome back. We just did a roll call vote for motion to adjourn.
Okay.
All right, well, good night, everybody.
All right, good
Good
See you
night.
night.
next
Good
month.
night.
Thank you.
Have a good Valentine's Day.
You too.
Yeah.
There you go.